Hi Capricorns, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. This is going to be covering the last week of April, so the 26th till May 2nd. We're now officially in Taurus season, your fellow Earth sign. And we also are kicking off this week with a full moon in Scorpio, I believe on Tuesday. So as you know, with full moons, is a time to let go, release. And with this full moon, you may feel a little bit of a clash between your inner emotional needs and your physical needs. And I say needs because sometimes our needs and our wants can be two different things. So that may be something that you have to kind of look into this week. I feel like if you're holding on to any grudges, any hate, any resentment, pain from your past, it's time to forgive anyone who's involved, forgive people even if they are not sorry, and do it for yourself, for your own peace, your own sanity. Because you know, with Scorpio energy, it's uncomfortable, it can sting, it can hurt, but sometimes we hurt ourselves more by not releasing, by not letting go. And like I'm explaining with other signs, I was given an image of like broken glass on the floor, and instead of someone sweeping it and cleaning it, they just pile up new pieces of glass on top of it in the hopes that maybe it'll go away or it'll just fix the problem. But it doesn't fix the problem. You've got to sweep it up, you've got to clean it up, because eventually everything else is going to fall, and then perfect pieces that were, there was never nothing wrong with them are going to break as well. So it's time to look at the root causes of things, because if you just leave it there and you feel like it's magically going to go away, it's going to come back to haunt you. So don't be afraid to face your fears. If you get emotional this week, things come up, just kind of address it, face it, and then process it and let it go. Take a shower, take a nice bubble bath, and cleanse yourself and kind of visualize everything being washed away. And you can set out some moon water in like a jug, in like a water bottle, and set it under the moon, and then the next day drink it. Okay? All right. So Capricorns, we're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love. I hope you will enjoy it. I'll have the link to the extended below. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, so Capricorns, for this week, I see a lot of fishes, all different colors. They're kind of like glow in the dark, pink, purple, green, blue, yellow. The water's super clear. Maybe some of you are planning a vacation, or you live in an area where there's a lot of tropical fishes, or you live by the beach, by the water. I feel like some of you are daydreaming, or maybe you're wanting to be in the Bahamas. I want to be in Hawaii. Oh, I would love to be in Hawaii right now. Somewhere in the Caribbean. Maybe you have a vacation or a trip planned there in the future, or maybe you're already there. I don't know. But I feel like there's going to be temptation. I think you're attracting a lot of people, or there's going to be a lot of people that are kind of like making their way towards you, interested in you, wanting to get your attention. You may get really tempted to say yes to too many people, or because you might not be used to all that attention all at once. And all of a sudden it just happens, everyone at the same time. And it may kind of take you by surprise, but you got to be really careful, because it's like, you got to see, how come all of a sudden all these people now want to talk to me? Is it because they see that I'm living my best life? They see me, on vacation, or they know that I'm doing better now, or I'm, making moves financially, and that's why now they're all coming towards me. You got to really see, like, what are their intentions, and, not entertain too many things at once. Okay. But I feel like you're going to have a lot of options very, very soon, if you don't already. I'm seeing that the letter K may be an important number for you guys. Important letter. Maybe that's the start of first letter or middle last name of your name, or of someone you're dealing with. Kim, Kimberly, Caitlin, Kelsey, Kimmy, or a guy named Kevin. The number 34 may also be an important number for you guys, okay? So a lot of water. I feel like there's a lot of emotions, a lot of unexpected things that are coming in, and you're just like, whoa, what do I do with this? When it comes to your health, I feel like, again, this is a very an emotional week for you, and there's a lot of a need to pay attention to your mental health and make sure you're taking care of yourself, staying hydrated, doing self-care, not skipping, your therapy, your counseling sessions, doing your massages, your facials, if that's part of your routine. Go get your mani, your pedi, if that makes you feel good. Like, don't put those things aside, because they may be necessary this week for you to feel like in order, have a routine, get your mind off things. Some of you may feel really just emotional, have like an emotional breakdown. You may kind of cry, or you may not even know why that's happening. Maybe you're about to get your period, or you're on your period, so you're feeling more emotional. That tends to happen. But overall, I just feel like a lot of like emotions and things just coming up, and maybe it feeling really overwhelming. So in those times, you want to really make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're surrounded by good people, or in a healthy environment, okay? And don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to cry. Sometimes you need to do that in order to just kind of let it go, and then you'll find you'll just feel a little bit better afterwards. So if obviously no one wants to cry in public, but in the bathroom, in the comfort of your home, sometimes you need to just cry and let it all out. Don't be ashamed. Doesn't mean you're weak. Doesn't mean you're, that you're sensitive or anything like that. Just from time to time, we kind of need that. We need to shed everything out and just kind of purge. So there may be a lot of purging this week, okay? When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you're taking the spotlight, or you're being recognized for your strengths, your gifts, your talents, or you're doing that for someone else. But I feel like you're getting stronger in whatever it is that you're doing. Like, maybe you're getting better grades, maybe you're doing better, you're learning more, you're getting more sales, you're becoming more of an expert, more of a professional in whatever you're doing. And I just feel like you're getting stronger, having more confidence in yourself, and feeling more motivated and wanting to work hard at something and not being afraid to put in the time, put in the effort. And it's very like a Capricorn trait. Like, I feel like you guys are hard workers and you're willing to go above and beyond. And I feel like either someone is recognizing that in you, or you may be like recognizing that in someone as well. But I just feel like you getting stronger and improving a lot and doing better and just being consistent. So I feel like you're doing really well, and I don't really see any big issues here, okay? When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, some of you could be a double Capricorn, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, or Rising, Venus. When it comes to the person you may be dealing with, I feel like it's most likely a water sign and strongly feels Scorpio, but could also be Cancer and Pisces, but definitely feel a lot of Scorpio energy. And the Scorpio energy was coming up a lot for a lot of the signs, so it could just be the influences of the full moon possibly as well. But I feel like here you're connecting with someone who's super compassionate, super kind, loving. Maybe they love animals, really sensitive, really sweet, really open-hearted towards you. But it's almost like maybe they were like that nice guy, that nice girl that you really wanted to fall for, but maybe you just ended up, feeling like they weren't as exciting or not as adventurous as you would want them to, or as you were used to possibly. And I feel like there's some sense of guilt on your end. Of course, this could be vice versa, so take it how it resonates, but there's some sense of guilt I feel from you. And I don't know if this is guilt because you did something, or because you lied to them, or you bit off more than you could chew, or you made too many promises. But again, I feel like the temptation is coming up, like temptation. There was something you did or something you got yourself involved in. Maybe this is an addiction, an attachment, anything, your own desires. I think this is your physical desires that took over, got in the way. I feel like for some of you, you may, like, if you've been intimate with this person or you've kissed them or something, there were times when maybe you were with them and then you were thinking of someone else, or fantasizing about someone else. And that may have happened more than once. And I think you realize that maybe you're not all the way in love or really into them as you would have hoped for, or that you thought. And it looks like maybe you still have desires, unresolved desires, or there's so many options that you have right now, or so many people that are appearing in your life that you're finding it hard to just focus on this person. And it's like someone who's at like a kid in the candy store, and someone gives you a lollipop and you're like, oh my gosh, yay, thank you. But then you're in this candy store and there's all this variety, different candies and gummies and jawbreakers, and you're like, I have this lollipop, but I mean, I want to try all of that. That's what I'm kind of visualizing for you, that you got a lot of suitors, or a lot of people got their eye on you, a lot of people are interested in you, so you're kind of like, I like this person, but I kind of want to give other people a chance, but you feel a little bit guilty about it, because maybe you've already been seeing this person for some time, or you're already together, you've already made it official, or it just feels kind of wrong. Even if you guys are not official, you just feel kind of wrong doing that. But I feel like mentally, you may be really hard on yourself, and you don't know what to do, or you don't know how to break it to them, or how to explain it to them, or how to get out of this without seeming like the bad guy, without feeling guilty, because you already feel guilty, but you're just like not happy with it right now. You're not really content with how things are. Like, you're like, I thought it was going to be this way, but I don't know, this didn't turn out the way I expected. And so you're not really happy, you're not really content with it. And if that's the case, don't stay in something. Don't settle if you're not really happy, because you're preventing yourself and you're preventing them from maybe finding someone that really belongs with them. But if you do really have true feelings for them, and you just are tempted a lot, then it's time to kind of like call yourself out and say, you know, I need to find a way to remove these distractions so that I'm not tempted and do something that maybe I'll regret. I feel here like this person, there may be some unexpected change, some unexpected surprise. I think this person may be careful, Capricorns, you know, I feel like they may catch you. They may catch you texting someone, or messaging someone, or a call, or a photo, or a transaction on a credit card, something. I feel like they may find something out, or they see something, or someone sends them something that's like proof, a screenshot, and that exposes you in a way that you didn't want to expose that way. You wanted it to come from you. You would have much rather been the person to say it to them than for them to find out that way. And it's going to really hurt them. I don't feel like they're going to be like mad at you or screaming. It's more like they're going to be really heartbroken, really sad about it, because they have this deep wound. They have this deep emotion. Like, I was going to say deep wound. So they're going to feel a deep wound, because they feel deeply connected to you. And it's almost like a deep betrayal for them that they didn't expect. 10 is repeated here twice, so I feel like there's endings, new beginnings, but the way that it happens may be a little bit unexpected, a little bit hurtful. I think that this person thought that they were really lucky, or they felt really lucky to be with you, and felt like they had a good thing going, but they may feel like they got played, or you guys were not on the same page. And I think your intention wasn't bad in the beginning. I think you had good intentions, but something along the line, something just changed. And maybe your lifestyles are just totally different. You wanted to go for a different type of person. You gave it a chance, but maybe it just wasn't your thing. Because if you really were in love with them, or if you really did like them, you would not it would not be hard to push away distractions and temptations, I would think. But it looks like this person's going to choose to maybe leave you alone, or walk away, or give you some space, but not because they want to, just because they feel like that's the right thing to do. I feel really sad. So this may be sadness I'm picking up from them, or from you, or maybe both of you, but I just feel really sad. And I don't think it was your intention to hurt them at all. But I do feel like that if you do get an opportunity, it's best for you to explain or for you to be honest with them before they find out, or find out the hard way or in a different way that puts you in a bad light, you know, because sometimes you can't undo certain things. Okay, so we're going to dive in deeper, get more information, see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and maybe what their next action or move will be. Okay, all right, and then we're going to get your advice. So we'll dive in deeper, further clarify, and see what's going on. Okay, all right, so Capricorns, I'll see you guys in the extended down below. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Cheer up, don't be so hard on yourselves. I'm sending you good energy, healing, love, whoever this was for, and we'll try to get more information for you guys. Okay, all right, so take care, and I wish you all the best, sending you lots of love. Bye.